Write up your eulogies and prepare your burials. The Twitter bird is dead. And not in the way that you usually bring it up, like, oh, Elon's ruining the site, Twitter's gonna die. The bird's literally dead. He has officially changed Twitter's name from Twitter, an iconic name that's existed for 17 years. 17 years! It's existed for, like, longer than most of the users on that site have been alive. And now, it is now named X. You know, like the movie with the girl named Rose in it. Why? What is he thinking? Also, before we dig into this video today, I wanted to thank you guys because we had, as of yesterday, hit 3,000 subscribers, which is kind of cool. It's kind of swag, in my opinion. For me just being able to sit here and talk to a camera like I'm conversating with someone in a Discord call, it's kind of nice to be able to just have 3,000 of you watching. Possibly. I don't know. Probably some of you must be inactive, but, you know, thank you for getting me here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for getting us here. But anyways, let's go talk about how Elon's being an idiot some more. So, we know Elon's been wanting to change his site for a while. I mean, like a year ago, he changed the company that owns Twitter to X Corp, which sounds like some Lex Luthor-ass shit. I didn't realize that Twitter was owned by an evil corporation. Oh, wait, it's a billionaire. Never mind. Yeah, it's an evil corporation. But, oh my god, dude, this is such a terrible idea. And, like, it's not just that the name is ugly. Like, the name looks like an edgy thing that a 12-year-old would come up with in the middle of their art class when trying to think of a logo for their Halo clan. But this is terrible. Like, think about it. So, Twitter has existed, as I said earlier in the video, for 17 years. It's been a bird for 17 years. And people call the things they do on the site the name. They say, I'm going to tweet on Twitter. I'm tweeting a tweet on Twitter. I'm going to retweet a tweet on Twitter. Sorry, sounds like I'm having a stroke. But anyway, what do you call it now? So, apparently, Elon's answered that question. Sorry, I'm not going to let you guys get it for yourself. Look, he wants to call it an X. He wants to call... What? So you're telling me that instead of tweeting a tweet on Twitter, I will be Xing an X on X? Make it make sense, Elon. And I know my rage isn't exactly anything worth looking at. I mean, you see me raging, it's not like I'm going to change the fabric of reality. Elon isn't going to come down from heaven itself and tell me, oh, I'll make it Twitter again. I realized, didn't want to offend you, Evan. Well, I'm just saying this because I think it's stupid. There's a lot of different things to comment on this, like the fact that, like, I don't know, there are hundreds of millions of users on Twitter, and a lot of them aren't exactly chronically online. So when he makes this change, what are they gonna do? They don't know what the site is anymore. Like, they're not gonna know where to go. And then, like, look at the logo. This is a font. That is from a font. That is like me making my UV logo in high school because I thought the Thriller font or the Chiller font looked cool. That's not a logo. You just typed a letter into a search bar. Now, I understand the argument that it could be growth. It could be changing over time and the X might develop. I mean, the Twitter logo had changed this much in its time, apparently. This might be fake. I might need someone to fact check me on this. But, like, the logo has changed over time, and the X logo might change over time as well. But here's the thing. Why? Like, I get that you love the letter X, Elon. It's real nice of you to name your site after your son, X-Ash, whatever airplane. But, like, you are changing a pivotal brand that has essentially become something that all social media wishes it could be. It's a site that people cannot stop coming back to. It's like crack, but for teenagers who want to talk about, like, their stands online. And it's a site, as I said, where the name is the brand. Like, you tweet on Twitter. What are you going to call a retweet? Like, I was thinking about that. What do you call a retweet? A Rex? A Rex? Like, what do you... What? Like, so let me quote Rex this X on X. Oh, you posted a cool X. Let me Rex it on X. What is it? I'm having a stroke. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Elon's also done some other stupid updates recently, like how he limited the amount of DMs you can send if you're not verified. So if you haven't spent $8 on a blue check mark because you want to use a site for free that's been free as long as it's existed, good luck. You can't DM your friends now. Better get on Discord. Also, Elon... He said it so he's been verified since 3000 BCE. I'm gonna have a heart attack, dude. I need to stop saying that, but dude, this is so silly. It's like watching a toddler play with a sandbox, except the sandbox, like, millions of people rely on it for information and communication. This is so silly. He's speedrunning having people stop using his website. I mean, Threads releasing. Threads died. We knew it was going to die, though. I expected it to die in a week or two. It died in a few days. It's already at half its user base that it was previously. He's honestly kind of promoting it at this point. He's like, no, it's dying? No, here. This is X. Now Mark can rename his site to Y, and we can have a goddamn graph. Like, what are you going to call a video on this site, by the way? An X video? You want me to You want me to post a video on X. You want me to make X videos. I'm never put... Really? And then, like, I saw a lot of people also say on Twitter, like, I'm not typing X into my search bar. I'm just not, I can't. If you type x.com, by the way, it redirects to Twitter, although apparently it's already broken. So that x.com now redirects to www. No, it's https:/.twitter.com. So the link doesn't even work. I hope he's fixed that already, but then again, he fired all of his employees, so maybe he can at this point. Also, the new CEO that he decided to throw all the bag onto, just to throw all the shit onto her because she can deal with it, is, so Linda Yaccarino, which, how dare you have a last name that sounds like mine, says the rebranded platform X will be powered by AI. Now, that sounds terrifying, right? I don't know what that means by powered by AI, except for the fact that, you know, every site's powered by AI. Have you ever heard of an algorithm? Yeah, that's how we use YouTube. What? Like, okay, unless that means that half of the people talking on the app are going to be bots because he killed the website, because that's also a possibility. Dude, the comments on these posts are so funny, too. Like, these people love it. They're eating this up. Like, literally, the app was already perfect. And, you know, it wasn't perfect. You know, Twitter is a mess when it comes to the community. The community is a mess. But the way that the site operated and the way that it looked and the way that it acted worked. It worked. This is like taking YouTube and renaming it to, like, Pornhub. Okay, alright, buddy. And something else I think is goofy is, like, so, X is one letter. It's really bad idea to name your brand after one letter, because then, if anything else uses that letter that is remotely more popular, your brand is then one less important. And this is a good example. There's a movie called X. It's a horror movie, and it's a good movie. And if you look up X, yeah, there's articles about Twitter. There's articles about X on Twitter, which I think is literally just Elon's account. But the movie is first. You have now taken one of the largest social media sites that has infinite communication, that every news source and every content creator uses to communicate with their fan base, and put it below a horror movie made by A24. Like, what are you talking about, dude? That was such a bad call. And I don't know why I'm so, like emotional about it. Really, it doesn't matter that much. At the end of the day, if the site dies, I'll use YouTube to communicate with you guys. But it is really convenient having a site where you can just send out texts and they are seen by everyone. It isn't like Instagram where you have to do it through the lens of a post, or Threads where no one is there. But I don't know. It's such a bad call. It's such a bad business call. And he frames himself as a genius businessman. He frames himself as this super genius. When he bought PayPal, he didn't make it. He bought Tesla, he didn't make it. He's such a fraud, bro. It's so silly. Oh my god, I love watching this. This is such a glorious wildfire to watch. Okay, the thing I was talking about where it gets buried literally was not lying. Here's the movie. Scroll down. We have X on Twitter, which is his account. And then we have the movie. We have the movie. We have the movie. We have the movie. And then we have an article about him renaming. He's burying it. If I look up Twitter, does it show anything? If I look up just Twitter. So the site is still Twitter, for me at least. Although if I go on the site and look at, that's so ugly. You see the logo, which the logo is a font. I talked about that already though, but jeez, dude, this is such a bad call. I also like that when he was searching for a logo, he was doing it the same way that like Too Mad looks for something, where he's like, hey guys, here's what I want. I want this, but an X. And then he just had his people make it. My god, he's like a small Twitch streamer. He's like using his community. This is so wholesome, Chungus. God, I'd love to see this. This got so much Keanu Reeves Reddit gold behind it. I'm so hyped for this. This is so wholesome. Look, his headquarters had a giant X on it, so we know where to send the missile. God, oh my god, I had to make a little video about this, talking about it, because this is just so goofy. I doubt anything else is going to come from this. He's definitely just fizzling out his site so fast. He spent $44 billion on this, by the way, and he's about to get like 20 bucks back, and maybe some pocket change. This is I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is a good call. Maybe people like to look up x.com, but I feel like if anyone's looking for that, they're trying to look for something different. What am I to say, though? I'm not Elon Musk. I'm not a businessman. I don't own Tesla, and I'm not a crypto bro either. Although I'm learning how to invest in stocks. Maybe a little late, but I want to learn how to. Anyways, that's about it for now. I just want to talk about this because it's so silly. Also, I'm actually going to be recording a second video today to post tomorrow because I am going into surgery to get my wisdom teeth removed. So I won't be able to make a video tomorrow. I'll be posting just another thing that I make today. And then the day after that, I'm probably going to be very swollen. But I'm going to make one anyway because I like making content for you guys. So stick around. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and maybe hit the like button as well. I'd appreciate it. It would make me really epic big chungus Reddit gold happy. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe or I'll drop a missile on your house. This is fake. This is YouTube. This is fake. Please don't demonetize me. All right, and as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night, and don't search X on my computer.